Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, this is me, Racing Wolf, the only YouTuber who films about motorsport, cars, everything what has engine, petrol and electric power as well. Guys, today I am at Fulbeck. I've been this circuit already. I've been here with the F100, I've been here with the DRS testing their go-karts, and today I'm filming. Right, first of all, I missed the round 6 of F100, the final round, because I've been thinking that everything happening on a Sunday, but everything happens in one day, and I saw get used in the Formula 2 weekend, so I completely didn't check on the calendar that it's only one day weekend, so that's why I missed F100. Yeah, so I decided to come to Fulbeck. And because it's the end of the season, summer season, it's the end of all championship. I think still there is a few championship which run late in November, but I decided to film my end of the racing season 2019 here at Fulbeck. We're happening retro karting championship, and retro karting, this is the name of this event, but it has different championships here, like a Formula A karting, and actually let's go and let's find out what championships they do here, what type of cars, what type of engines, chassis, because I think it's a completely different to what I've seen at F100.
Get all your times like 2 seconds quicker because you're trying to catch someone in front. That's how Dolby gets 6:45, you see.
Yeah. Just common sense, chaps, all right. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Cheers, mate. With every day.
Rob.
Yeah, that's correct.
And the full name?
Rob Walton.
Rob Walton.
Yeah.
Rob, can you tell me where we now? We inside of Pavilion. What team is this?
This is Dave Hunting, so it's DHR.
DHR.
He accommodates us all with beers in the evening and heat in the day.
Aha. Right, guys. So yeah, we're here at Formula A, and I found the Formula A. I found Rob on Facebook, and I found karting, Formula A karting on Facebook as well, and. Yep. That's why I'm here, because I'm interested. It's a retro cars as well. So, Rob, can you tell me, first of all, retro karting, what is it in general?
RetroRacer.
RetroRacer.
That's the series which we all race under. They've got many different classes, everything from TKM to these Formula A karts, which are 100cc direct drive. They've got gearbox classes, 125 and 250. They've also got historic 100cc classes, so that's kind of like pre-88, direct drive again. So yeah, there's sort of a lot of classes in there from all different years of karting. The most modern being 2000, which is the Formula A's.
But you know what? I'm first time here, but I can see that the paddock is fully packed.
Oh, it's a big meeting for us. There's across all the the grids. There's I think 115 entries for this
Wow.
one. So it's a big old meeting, this one for us.
Is it only for all plays, or it's every round like this?
Most rounds they're averaging sort of late 80s to 90. But this on the karting calendar, this is the last one of the year, so there's a lot of people which want to get the last drive, and with it being an Opel Championship, they're all after that coveted title.
And how many rounds is the championship?
6.
6 rounds.
6 rounds, and then we have a couple of independent rounds as well. So we've got the O-Plate here, and then we have the Global Cup as well.
Got it. Right guys, right now I am in a paddock and the drivers, oh, can you hear this sound? This is amazing sound. This is the gearbox cars on the circuit. Now I want to go to the pit lane and chat to the drivers, ask them about their cars, what category they are, especially about gearboxes, yeah, because I don't know nothing about gearbox cars. So yeah, let's go, let's find out some information.
Simon, newbie.
Simon, can I ask you, I'm first time here at Retro Karting.
Right.
I've been before at the other
The
events.
Formula 8.
Formula A, yeah. Can you tell me, what is the category your kart?
So this one's TKM.
TKM?
Yeah.
Yeah? And the name of the championship is TKM as well?
That's right, TKM RR, so TKM RetroRacer.
Oh, right. And it's happening like every standard championship, 3 heats and 1 final?
3 heats and a final, plus you practice in the morning.
Okay, and TKM, this is where we have only direct drive?
That's right, yeah.
Cool. Tell me about your kart a little bit. What age is it? How long you have it? And then tell me a bit your story.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've only just started racing this. We brought the package a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. What age is the kart?
It's 98, 99.
98, 99.
Wow.
So it's a Paul Car Venom, and all the engines are standard, so it's a really competitive class. But like I say, it's only our third proper meeting, and it's going really well.
In retro karting?
In TKM.
In TKM.
Because we do historic as well.
Oh, and that one is yours as well?
Yeah, so I'll race both.
Okay, we'll chat about that one
Okay.
as well. Yeah, and expensive toy?
Yeah, of course. So they're probably one of the slower classes, but the racing's much more competitive.
When you're saying slower, like what you mean? The
Well,
top speed?
yeah, the top speed. So the Formula A's and the historics and the classics, the engines are revving a lot higher, so you've got a lot more power. But these engines rev lower, but they're a lot more reliable, and the class is much cheaper to be in, especially in comparison to Formula A.
But are they the same capacity like the historic?
They're still 100cc.
Still 100 cc. And why are they slower? Like,
I have no idea.
Okay, we don't know about it. Right, and can we chat a little bit about that
Yeah,
car?
of course. So this is a historic series. So we have 100cc. This is a Hewland Arrow engine, 1970s chassis, which is a BM.
70s.
Yeah, 70s.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so they're pretty old, pretty fragile. They tend to break a lot.
And you need to straight them a lot. They're very soft after so many years.
They're very soft, and they tend to crack in similar places on all of them.
But it's still possible to weld them back.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this has been repaired 4 or 5 times now, and touch wood, it's stopped breaking, so we should be all right going forward.
So you said you've done a couple of the meetings only, yeah? So you do it for the next season? You thinking about the next season?
Yeah, full season. So I'll be doing historic and TKM for the full season.
Is it not difficult to run both of them?
Yeah, it's tiring, and if things go wrong, it's a nightmare. But hopefully nothing goes wrong, and it's a bit easier then, isn't it?
Garrett?
Garrett.
Yeah.
What category is this gearbox?
125 Classic.
125 Classic. And how many gears?
6 speed.
6 speed.
Yeah.
And do you use all of them here at the Fulbeck?
Yeah, all the gears, 13,000 RPM.
Wow, wow. And what engines? Because I can see that it's a lot of different engines.
Yeah, this is a Minarelli Italian engine with a Rotax cylinder.
But also you're allowed here to run the other engines as well in your category.
Yeah, there's a couple of Rotaxes and TM.
And can you tell me a little bit the history of your go-kart? How old is it?
This one is 80s, mid-80s.
80s?
Yeah, the class limit on this is 86. The year of cut-off for this class is 86. So you have brakes all round, if you can see there, on the front.
And they still very good to run?
Yeah, they're good to run. Yeah, quite temperamental on the jetting, especially in different conditions. You know, with the carburetor.
This is the only championship which you can do with this go-kart?
Yeah.
What is the name of the championship?
The RetroRacer.
RetroRacer. Nice one. And can you tell me how expensive this toy?
You can pick these up between £1,000 and £1,500, but then you don't know what you're getting, and you need to rebuild it. Pistons probably every couple of meetings.
So you can buy it not that expensive, but it's still lots of
investment. The running cost, yeah. The initial outlay of buying it, £1,000 to £1,500 will get you on the track. Might not get you to the front of the track, but it'll get you on the
on the track.
Can you tell me if there's something that you're not good at, or maybe something that you're scared of?
Something I'm scared of? Well, I suppose monsters. There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who always tell lies. I suppose monsters. I try to envision the events that take place as individual elements. Any other questions? I suppose. Monsters.
So what's your name, sir?
Daniel.
Daniel, I can see you have, I even don't know what type of go-kart is this.
It's a Superkart.
A Superkart.
Yes.
How many cc's is this one?
250cc.
250, and it's a 6-speed gearbox, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, 6-speed. It's 250cc, 6-speed. This one's around 80-ish horsepower. You can go. Depending if you got a single engine one, you can go up to 100 horsepower.
Wow. And what is the top speed of this one can be?
Here at Fulbeck, I've got it to 96, but I'm not that competitive of a driver, and the kart's I'm just bedding in the brakes and setting everything up. So, it places like Alton and there's track race at Darley-Moor and Silverstone were doing near 130, 140 mile an hour.
130.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a BTCC car.
Well, yeah, the round Cadwell Park were faster than the superbikes.
Wow, that's amazing. And what is the history of this go-kart? Do you do any championship with it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I've just finished building it over the course of the summer. I finished putting the engines on, building it how I want it, and then hopefully next year's I'm racing.
What are you going to do next year?
Superkart in UK, championship hopefully. And I'm running. I've got my entry in for the Aston Gamma race days in Aston next year. So
in Aston.
Yes.
Wow. So with this one, you're gonna race the Superkart. This is, as I understand, where they use Cadwell Park, yeah, where they use the car circuits as well.
Yeah, well, Superkarts primarily use the car and motorbike circuits.
Car and motorbike.
Yeah, so you use Cadwell. I did a test day at Alton. We're doing Silverstone, Donington, Anglesey, and things like that. And then over in France, they use them on Le Mans and Nardo and things like that. So
brilliant. And how long it took you to build this car?
I started sometime in the summer. It hasn't taken us that long really to take the old engine off and put the two engines on.
Mm-hmm. So actually, you bought the complete chassis with all this.
No, I raced the kart. Not much this year or last year. The year before, I raced it with a single twin 250cc, and the engine blew up and I couldn't get the parts for it. So I
decided I would strip the whole lot down and start again with 2 engines.
So you rebuild it. You had it
Yeah.
before with the
So
single engine?
I had it before with a single engine, and I've took it all apart and then cut most of the chassis away and welded my own frame rails in for to mount the engines and the seat and exactly where I wanted it.
What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. Let me set up my camera. Here you go. Mate, you're doing, as I can see, TKM?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Senior TKM, yeah.
Senior?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. How's it going?
Good. Well, I mean, the weekend's not going very well.
Where's the problem?
Friday we had problems with the car. It wasn't built the right way. Saturday we had problems with the brakes. The brakes weren't in the right condition. Pedals weren't good. Engine was okay. And today I spun out because some people spun in front of me. I slammed my brakes on. And then, yeah.
So actually, it's lots and lots of problems. But how is it going today? Is it better?
I'm hoping, I'm starting first in the next heat, so I'm hoping it'll go better. Yeah. So, yeah.
Nice. Listen, you do the whole championship?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I started in juniors, but because of how good I was, they moved me up to seniors. But I'm not the right age yet. I'm 15. I'm meant to be 16, but I'm too good.
So you don't do the whole season, you do half junior, half senior?
I did Hoot in the juniors, and then I did Fulbeck seniors, and then the rest of the season I did Rara, Landau, and the rest of it, yeah.
And how you feel in the seniors? You confident?
It's a lot better, yeah. A lot more competition, speed, and yeah, better than juniors.
Yeah, the drivers, are they a lot older?
Yeah, the next driver to me is 30. 30 years old.
What you can say about this championship, because I'm first time visiting it, so what you can say about this championship?
Very sociable, people will help you out if you need help, unlike, well, I race road tax as well, unlike there where people won't help you out as much if you need help, alright, so it's a lot more friendly.
So here people will jump to you
out,
if you have any problems and they will help you to sort it out?
Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
Rob Cooper.
Rob. Rob, can you tell me what is the year your go-kart?
86, and the engine's 86 as well, and that's why it's called International 88.
Oh, so the category is called National 88?
Yeah, International 88, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And why this one don't have a side pods?
Because they never did in that period. Yeah, it was only later karts. They started having the small bars, then they had the bigger bars, then they had side pods, then they had the front NASA panels and things like that. So it's just generations.
Okay, so they never had the side pods originally?
The kart there sort of 82, then this is the next sort of generation up. You notice it's got bigger tubes, rotor jointed suspension, knuckles and things like that. Yeah.
And what engine do you use?
That's a Rotax 88. It's called.
Rotax 88
Yeah,
as well.
There's 10 or 15 variations, but that is the earliest one, and that's the only one we're allowed to use. So we're not allowed to use anything else apart from them.
And all the parts is original.
Yes, all of that is original karting engine from the period.
Is it easy to find the parts for?
No.
So how you deal with it?
You have to rob, beg, and steal off other people. If somebody's got something, you swap them for it. Then do it like that. You can't go and buy anything for it. So you make it. If not, then you have to just copy what you've got. So make it good. Yeah. So that's it.
And how is you've done all season, or are you doing just?
No, I just did one. I'm 70 years old, and I haven't raced since 1985. I was British kart champion in 1968, 69, and 70.
Wow.
Raced with Nigel Mansell, Jody Scheckter,
Really?
and all them sort of people. Yeah. And I haven't
That's
been
amazing.
in it. Yeah. And I love restoring the karts. And all of my mates decided that I needed to race, so I had a full day's practice yesterday. I haven't driven a race day since 1985, as I said, and totally enjoyed it. I come third, a little bit behind, so I'm having a good time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
So it's for me, it's so nice to stand in front of you, and hear all this story.
Yeah, I've raced with Senna, I've raced with Mansell, Scheckter, most of the top blokes who gone, and I was voted number 6 in the country when I did Formula 4 and Formula 4 2000 back in the late 70s, 80s, early 80s. But there's only 20 Formula 1 places, so you either make it or you don't.
Exactly.
Nigel did, I didn't at the time.
I have one special question. Racing that days and racing today, big difference?
A lot of difference, yeah.
Yeah. In which way? In the in the technology we understand.
It's far more exciting back in the day because it was more dangerous. The risk was far bigger. We had no runoff areas. We had no safety features in the cars. You sat on your petrol tank. It was aluminium, and the karts were basic, really basic. We didn't have really sticky tyres. They were like rocks.
Yeah.
But the actual racing was far better back in the day. And it is now. The what do you call it now? The appearance of it is now. It's better.
Yeah.
Because everything's new. It's great. It's all sort of blushed up. But back in the day, what you got was what you see. It's raw and competitive. Everybody raced really hard. And that's what was nice about it.
I can see that this kart is very close to the older one because you have a narrow front tires, isn't it?
Yeah. These are the largest tyres you can have in retro racing. Those are historic tyres, which is a lot smaller, which is very good.
Very good?
But there's not
They're
a
not
lot.
that grippy, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's not a lot of difference in speed. But the engines are all virtually within 5 brake horsepower, 10 at the most. And so the tyres take a bit of speed out because they're wider. And the weight difference, they're at 140 kilograms complete. Where these are 145 to allow for this. Because I'm a lot bigger now. I used to be 10 stone, I'm 13 now. So, and Chris is 27, so I'm 70. So
how is it to race in 70? I mean, it's exhausting. And I'm really proud of you because lots of people saying, you are too old to do that, to do this, but people like you proving me that nothing's too late.
Nothing's too late. We've got a friend who's not very well, and so you've got to take advantage of what you've got while you're here. If you don't do it, you don't find out what it's like. It's really hard when you're older. And the hardest thing is if you've done it and actually been up the front and actually won things, it's very hard to accept you can't do it anymore. That's my biggest bug. I can't accept I'm not as quick as I was. Because I haven't physically got the strength to do it. If you're getting older, picking up a box was easy when you're young.
Exactly.
Picking up when you're older, you think, my back, and things like that. But it's great fun. I enjoy it. I'm great to be here. There's great people here. Absolutely great. It's super.
So, thank you very much for this
That's no
information.
problem.
For
Yeah.
me, it was very motivational.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
honest
So
with
where are you from?
Originally from Lithuania.
Yeah.
But here in UK, I'm from London.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I drove all the way here to film about this championship, and I'm happy because I can meet people like you.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's amazing.
I tell you what, most of the people around here will give you a cup of tea, sandwich, something else, let you borrow things. They're really nice people. You do get the odd.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
but
Thank
no
you for this
problem. Yeah,
information.
nice to see you anyway.
Nice to see you,
Yeah,
sir.
okay.
Have a
no
good
problem.
weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Will it be on telly or anything?
It's going to be on my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Racing Wolf. Right, guys, that is amazing when you meet people like this gentleman. You know, his experience is so valuable, and what he's saying, it's a motivation for everyone, for younger drivers, for the older drivers. It's motivation to do motorsport and start with the go-karts, of course, because this is the ground level where you polish all your racing skills. Okay, now let's go on the circuit. Let's see how which category we have. Okay, we will find out in the circuit. Let's go. Let's see that.
I'm just fucking lit, man, I'm just fucking lit. Drink a bottle of this shit, man, bottle of this shit. I'm about to write a hit, man, about to write a hit. No, I'm never gonna quit, man, never gonna quit. I just took another hit, man, took another hit. I'm about to lose my shit, man, about to lose my shit. Does she have a fucking wristband? Yeah, she needs that shit. Better get her out real quick, man, get her out real quick. Are you the present or the future? Are you a drinker or a boozer? Are you a giver or a user? Are you a winner or a loser? Yeah. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. I swore that I would never fucking back down. Pass the bottle and the fifth, man, bottle and the fifth. Cause I'm feeling like the shit, man, feeling like the shit. Yeah, her body's like a gift, man, body's like a gift. Cause she's looking hella fit, man, looking hella fit. And I can't always commit, man, can't always commit. Pull the trigger on this shit, man, trigger on this shit. Cause I feel I haven't lived, man, feel I haven't lived. Till I got nothing to miss, man, got nothing to miss. Are you the present or the future? Are you a drinker or a boozer? Are you a giver or a user? Are you a winner or a loser? Yeah. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. I swore that I would never fucking back down.
Right, Rob, and I know that you are organizing the Formula A Championship, which is inside the retro racing, yeah?
That's correct, yes.
But it's something separate. Can you tell me about it?
Well, Formula A, like I've mentioned before, we race under the organisation of RetroRacer, but we all compete for series championship points within this class, within the Formula A class.
Mm-hmm.
The pre-95s and pre-2000s all race on the same grid, So you mean we want a busy race. So, for example, this meeting we've got 33 out there.
On the grid.
Yeah. So it's
Wow.
it doesn't matter where you are on the track. There's always a bit of action to be had. There's always a battle going down.
So you have two classes, pre-2000 and
pre-95. Yeah, that's
and okay, as I know from my past experience, the pre-95, this is the chassis homologated before the 95?
That's correct, yes.
Year 1995,
Yeah.
and pre-2000 is before the pre-2000.
That's correct.
And
yeah.
what about engines?
Same again on the engines.
Same
The
story.
homologation period has to suit that year.
Aha. And actually all the rest the same, 6 rounds, and you do the all plates and the other rounds with the RetroRacer.
Yeah, we all travel together all around the country, the circuits around the country.
Right, guys, and just behind me there is a tent where my friends from F100 situated. Let's go, let's have a chat to them.
So my name's Ashley Curtis.
Mate, you are here today. Is that Formula A card? Yeah.
I am in Formula A, in pre-95.
So actually, you use the same card for the both championships.
I have used the same kart for F100 and now for the last round of Retro. Yeah, just different tyres at Retro.
Oh really?
Yeah. So F100 we use the monetized for pre-95, and then for 95 at RetroRacer they use the Comets.
And you've done the both full season, or?
No, just I've done F100, all of F100.
All F100, and this
then,
one just the old place.
Yeah, just the old plate. Just wanted to come and see what it was like. You know, change of scenery. Really big grid. Got 34 of us here today.
Wow.
So really.
But it's a mixed, isn't it? With pre-95.
Yeah, it's mixed pre-95 and pre-2000.
And what you can say, these tyres are on the Fulbeck, because you've done Fulbeck with the F100 tyres.
I have, yep. So with the Mitas at F100 is a lot more slippery, which makes it a lot more challenging to drive.
So it's kind of, you need to control around the corner.
You need to slide the kart a lot more on the harder tyres.
Sounds like
But it's good fun. You know, that's one of the reasons why I stayed with F100 is because I like the way that the karts drove on the harder tyres.
Nice one, nice one. Mate, and how are you doing today? How's the result?
Yeah, first heat went really well. Just doing an engine change just to see if I've got a bit more top end with this engine, and then see if I can go and chase down the leaders.
So you felt a little bit wrong with the previous engine, with the...
It felt good, it was good out the bends, just needed a bit more at the top end. So I've got this one that I've built, which has got more top end, so we'll see how it goes for this heat, and then I'll choose what engine I put on for heat 3 and the final.
Just want to make that clear.
And tell me how everything started with Formula A. What is the story? Because I never heard about it.
The story was, you mean there was people before me, and they created this grid under the name of the RetroRacer, and over time different people have run it and organised it. It's now been my turn. I've sort of been involved with the last 12 months heavily with it. I'm promoting and pushing it forward, and just, you mean, helping to bring it to the forefront, letting people know that we're here. But this grid has been going for the best part of 5 years altogether.
5 years?
Yeah, we're not doing anything different. We're just promoting what is already being done.
But look, you named Formula A karting.
Yep.
And I remember in 1990s we had a huge championship which used to call Formula A,
yes,
where used to race Hamilton, Colin Brown, and the other F1 drivers, I think Nico Rosberg. Is that something what you continue now? Is that related to that championships? Because you named Formula A as well.
Well, we try to keep it as close to that period as possible. Obviously in some aspects we can't, You mean tyres have changed and safety aspects and bits and pieces, but generally the karts are as they were back in the day. And a lot of people, guys, they restore the karts and they want them to look as they were back in the day. So there's a lot of time, effort, detail, even sticker placement, replica sticker kits. They want them to be as close as they can back in the day.
And you said about the safety different these days. So as I understand, before it was a bit more danger.
There's always danger in motorsport.
This is what I think when I'm getting to the racing circuit. Like, I don't understand how motorsport can be safe at all.
Well, let's be right. We all crave a bit of an adrenaline rush. If it was safe and we're all wrapped up in cotton wool, would we enjoy it as much?
What's your name?
Ryan Bowder. Here you go.
Ryan, you driving in Formula A, yeah?
Yes, 395.
Tell me, how's it going today?
Not brilliant today. It was better yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yesterday was a practice session.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So yeah, you told me already that you had a problem with the chain, so you swapped the engine.
So swap back to the original engine.
Yeah. But tell me a little bit about Formula A. Do you do the whole season?
I'm planning to do the whole season next year. I've only done a few this year.
And how is it? Tell me, because I'm first time visiting it. Tell me a little bit about this event. What you can say?
Yeah, spot on. All the lads are very welcoming. They welcome you in with open arms and treat you as if you're one of their own and help you out. Everyone helps each other here, so it's brilliant, great atmosphere, great bunch of people. And even after the racing, you have a few beers and have a good laugh. So can't ask for anything more.
And is it organised in a proper way, like a proper racing?
It's official, proper racing.
I think it's not only for fun, yeah.
No, it's official, but out there it's official. In here, everyone's friends.
So, yeah, this is how it should be. Yeah. There, everything official. Here, everyone is helping each other.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate. And what is your car? This is pre-2000?
Pre-95. This is.
Oh, pre-95.
Tony Kart Formula 28mm chassis.
Oh, and can you tell me the pre-95? How much this toy can cost to put it together? Roughly.
Yeah.
Because I know it's endless budget.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably get a kart together for £500 to £800 and start racing.
Really?
So not too bad. Yeah, you can find chassis, rolling chassis, 300 quid, 350. Engine about the same.
Sounds good. And after that, you just need to be hard worker.
Yeah. You just need to keep on top of getting parts and little extra bits and chains, sprockets.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Nice. How's it going today? So you're racing as well.
Yeah, really well.
You're organising and racing.
Oh, it's it's a mixed bag, but we managed to squeeze it all in somewhere along the line. Yeah, it's going well. First race started 6th, brought it home in 2nd. Ooh. Second race started 23rd, brought it back in 7th. And then I've come in on 22 for the last one, so we'll see what we can do.
So only forward, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, mate, good luck in this heat and the finals as well.
Will do, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
the final question, can you tell me what is the future you aiming for Formula A? Is that going to be something where the drivers can come, enjoy it, have that adrenaline feeling, or you want to push it somewhere further, maybe international?
We don't want to change from the structure we've got. It works as it is. You know what I mean? It's a friendly environment. There's the right mix of competitive racing, let's call it, as well as the friendly, relaxed atmosphere. We feel that we offer both ends of the scale. You know what I mean? There's the scrutineering in place, and there's the guys that are doing the checks to make sure that the karts are legal for racing. But at the same time, it's relaxed, which bodes well with people. They're coming away. For a lot of guys, it's a weekend away. It's a weekend away with the mates. And
Matt Martin.
Matt Martin?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Matt, yes?
Yes.
Can you tell me how long you're doing Formula A?
For about 2 years.
2 years?
I've been doing different versions of this kind of 100cc racing for the last 5 or 6 years.
Different variations. What is that?
Well, other series, multiple series, and a few IKR events. It's what I used to do back in the 90s, and when the opportunity to race it again came around, I dragged all the stuff on the loft and thought, why not have a go?
Wow. And in 90s you used to do that Formula A, which was the
So I did 100C, which was the 3-year behind homologation basically. So it was Formula A being 100A, 100B, 100C. 100A was modern stuff. 100B was the reed valve, and 100C was the rotary valves that dropped down from the previous homologation, and harder tyres and a bit more of a cost-effective series.
What you can tell about this Formula A today? What you can say? How are they realistic to the 90s?
From what I can remember, yeah, we're obviously running softer tyres than we used to back in the day. But from what I remember, I still get the same buzz and the same feeling out of it. So yeah, I assume it is.
And then how is the championship in general? How's the paddock?
Oh, here, great, absolutely fabulous. It's just like I just come along to have a race and see some friends, and if there were no friends here or people that I got on with, I wouldn't come. And obviously, if there was no racing, I wouldn't come. So it's a good balance between friends and racing.
People racing, they're doing retro karting, you know, but it's kind of more for fun, isn't it?
Well, for me, all karting's for fun, mate. People take things far too seriously in life, in my opinion, and we're all busy in our everyday life, and you need to step away from all that and come along and have some fun.
But I'll be honest with you, I found here where you do more for yourself rather than for a racing career, you know.
Yeah.
I found this one is the most exciting. You know?
We're realists. We're all generally of a later in life, and we race karts because we enjoy racing karts. For no other reason apart from that.
We have a finals now, yeah.
That's right.
Tell me how you're doing before the finals. How feeling?
I'm feeling excited. It's certainly been an eventful day. There's been some battles, but they've all been hard fought. It's been a top day.
Nice
a top day.
Nice one. You know, Rob, I wanted to ask you if I want to join the Formula A, for example.
Yep.
Yeah. Can you give me roughly numbers? What the big racing drivers, beginners, what they need? Of course, they need a go-kart, but also the other expenses as well. So can you tell me how much everything together with the go-karts and with all the expenses, how much they should expect per year?
Oh, it's a real hard one. You know what I mean? These engines, they are prone for seizing. We're not going to lie about it. They're running on what we'd probably call a knife edge, if you want to be up there at the sharp end. But sort of taking engine rebuilds out of the equation, I don't know. You could be sort of £5,000-6,000 for a full season.
That's nice.
But I mean, it's how long is a piece of string. It depends how you go. You might have an incident. You got to get chassis jigged or whatever else. It's hard to say. It's no set cost. Maybe one of the other classes like a TKM where they get longevity out of the engines. Mm-hmm. You could probably pin it down to a bit better price, but you could get out racing whatever your budget is, you know what I mean? If you're fortunate enough to be able to buy new tyres for every round, great, do that. But if you're not, then you know what I mean, you're more than welcome to use tyres again. There's people that use tyres the first time, and then we'll donate them to other drivers to help get them on the grid. So it can be as expensive or as cheap as you like.
But I think, okay, I understand this engine sees, but I think this is what makes this racing interesting, because these engines, they provide the like very, very big power, you know.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be surprised that they seized. I mean, I'm not surprised that they seized. Maybe drivers, beginners a little bit.
It's one of those. It's the more you lean them off, the faster they go. But you've got to find that
balance.
That balance of not leaning them too much and them stopping.
Nice one. And can you tell me, for example, if I want to build this go-kart by myself, where I can get all the parts, all the stuff?
Well, there's loads. Facebook basically is the oracle of parts. There's plenty of dedicated pages for selling parts. You know what I mean? There's other series out there that run this type of equipment. They've got their own dedicated pages. So just to search for 100cc karting equipment on Facebook will at least flag up 5 or 6 different pages.
But it's not a big problem, I think, to find.
Oh, no. Or, you know what I mean, if you're on one of the dedicated pages, a Formula A page on Facebook, just put a wanted ad up saying, has anyone got whatever you're after? And 9 times out of 10, someone will comment and let you know that they've got it and they're willing to sell it.
Right, guys, this is the finals for Formula A pre-2000 and pre-95. This is it for me for this weekend. I really enjoyed it. It was nice and interesting event about the retro cars. And as usual, I'll see you next week. And for me, it's time to sort out the budget for next year racing. See ya!
We all like being on the edge and being, you mean, in close contact, not contact, but close contact. I mean, for me, this is exciting. You're out there, you're battling, you're toing and froing. There's always something going on that circuit. Easy racing, not many people on the grid. It doesn't really interest me.
That's racing.
What drives you? what inside you want to do it again after this crash?
Oh, it's just part and parcel, isn't it? It's the nature of the beast. Yeah. Nobody goes out to cause problems. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Right, let's get it back.